Oh, hello. What's that? Uh, the stream's current bitrate is higher than the recommend. Last time it was lower. Oh, for goodness sake, you can't make your mind up. Ugh. All right, let me just change the output to back to the original and video. All right, then. Okay, I'll have to do then. Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream. As we see Mr. Marty talking to himself, and everybody else starting to come along. If you're wondering why the HUD looks a little bit different, it's because with Train Simulator, the game itself has, well, thanks to its higher graphics, it would look a bit odd with it squashed. So I thought I'll give you the full screen experience this time, this once, and then we'll go back to reinstalling Windows XP for the for the next stream. Anyway, how's everyone doing on this very beautiful day? The weather-wise has been great, unless you're in the East Midlands yesterday or a few days ago, where it was supposedly a thunderstorm, I guess. But yeah, the weather has been fantastic. I've been loving it. Yeah, it's good to hear. I'm just checking something in an Armstrong Powerhouse manual very quickly for something I plan later. Right, where is it? Keep scrolling down. Where are you? Where is it? Oh, I won't scroll past it. Darn it. Where is it? They always put this information here. I'm trying to look. Where is it? It's not there. It's not the destinations. I don't care about the ENRN or GSMR. There. Hang on. There we are. I think I found it. There we go. Okay. Oh, they don't have it as a box. Okay, I know what to do then for later. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so I was just checking something. Sorry about that. Let me pop out the chat and continue as usual. Right, so, what have I missed? Excuse me. Yeah, you good learning, John? Trying to binge watch one of YouTube's best shows. Hello there, Nathan, Jonator, and Lumayer. Welcome to the stream. You're learning German. Got a tad bit of an issue. Oh no. What? No, hopefully nothing serious. And hello, Tom, as well. Oh, back on Train Sim Classic. Well, yeah, I'm doing a Train Sim Classic stream today because, well, 10 years ago, yesterday, but 10 years ago, I started the Train Sim News Show. So, yeah, we can do a bit of a party horn for that. Yeah, there we go. That's as far as a celebration deserves. How long until the route loads up? Let's not dwell on minor inconveniences such as loading times. Let's see, where should we start just to have a quick look through and... Where should we start? I guess it would make sense to start from the actual Cresston itself, of Cresston. So, which one was it? I feel like that route is that pathway I think will crash because the reverse crashed. TPE going this way. Okay, I like this. Well, I probably won't drive all the way to Cardingham Central, but maybe to Welham will be good enough. That could be a good one. Alright, now I was gonna wait for the trains to load. I'm waiting for my Aldi pizza. Aldi do pizzas? I mean, I guess that makes sense. I've got to write 3,300 words about screenwriters being an actual author of a film by the 20th, whilst having to do, oh goodness, so unfun. Well, I'm gonna wish you the best of luck, Jonator, at the very least. I'll send you as much of my energy as possible. New series when? Yeah, I don't want to do a new series. No, I'm good. The community, no one wants to improve. Well, actually, that's a lie. People do want to improve stuff in Train Sim, but everybody is like, it's like seagulls fighting over excuse me. It's like seagulls fighting over a piece of bread. That's what the Train Sim community is now. It feels like. Not to say all of it. There's still some people out there who's doing some nice free stuff, and Chris Trains' stuff is still pretty nice. And I've heard good things from other developers, but yeah. Thanks, but it means I'm going to have to leave once you've reached the end of this scenario. Well, don't feel bad. Just stay as long as you need or want to, okay? Well, it's not even that I'm back on Train Sim Classic. I opened up the game for this stream. Well, in fact, it is pretty much like that. I mean, I opened it up, yes, this morning when I was just testing something, and now's it. Anyway, where is, what train was I going to use? Because this is a Trans-Pennine Express service. So which train did TPE have in this game did I like driving? I mean, well, Welham isn't really a stockport in Cresston. It's more of a fake Darlington. That's the best way to look at it. Oh, I know what train to use. I'll use the 350. Yes. We'll use a 4-car one. Because again, we're Trans-Pennine Express. 10:25. Alright then, well, let's play the game. Don't worry, there is sound. I've just muted it until I've loaded, because all you're going to hear is just sort of rolling things. So don't worry. By the way, I'm going to Stuttgart via train for my birthday. Oh, very nice. Go to Stockport. You go to Stockport. Have you been to Germany? Of course I have. I've been to Germany twice now. You've been the most hated man in trains. Oh, I refuse to think that I'm the most hated person. I refuse. There are people who are fine with me, and neutral, and ambivalent, whereas... I don't know. I mean, surely Iron Horse House gets that distinction. War in Deutschland. I went to North Rhine-Westphalia, so, Cologne, Dusseldorf, Essen. Oh, I love Essen. Essen's lovely for filming trains. There's so much to see there. Yeah, Essen, Wuppertal. And I went on the Schwebelbahn, which is so cool. I love it. It's such a cool little thing. It's a gimmick, but it's a cool gimmick. And it's practical. I mean, there is actually a use to it. Where else in Germany have I been? So, yeah, Cologne, Dusseldorf, Duisburg, Essen, that area. Oh, and Aachen. How could I forget Aachen? Multiple times, yeah. I was looking at doing a Dusseldorf to Wuppertal trip. Well, that's what I'm going to plan to do again as well. Hopefully next month, because I need to go and film more. I've got to film a whole bunch of trains in that area. At least you didn't go to Berlin or Frankfurt. I hate both. What's wrong with Berlin? Surely there's something. What's wrong with Bonn? What's wrong? I wanted to go to Frankfurt purely so I could get a good feel of the very interesting junction approach. Yeah. And why do they put third rail shoes on the new Grand Central IETs due to it potentially running on a Grand Brighton Main Line? Because that would be stupid. There are lots of crackheads in... Really? Really? Unlike Dusseldorf. Yeah, there's no one like... There's no people like that in Dusseldorf. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh. Means flying on Eurowings BA to Dusseldorf, though. Well, the way I was going to do it, Nick, is that I was going to go to Belgium first, which means I get to fly on Brussels Airlines, which they're nice, actually. Oh, speaking of planes, funnily enough, I've actually started to log my previous flights now. Oh man, this loading time is fantastic. I've got a lot of these loading times. Oh, I love these loading times. Oh. Yeah, I've logged the previous 19 flights, so mainly of them. Let me load them up on my tab here just so I can refresh them. There are 4 flights I have that I want to add, but I don't remember. Oh, the game's loaded. Okay, never mind. They were London to Grenada, Grenada to London, and Then London to Malta, Malta to London. The viewing stand. I hate trying to get good photos at Heathrow because there's basically only one option, which is Myrtle Avenue. Which, fair enough, Myrtle Avenue's a good spot, but all right, there we go. We got the sound now, by the way. Welcome everybody to Cresston General. Well, a bit of a lag. I do apologise, but there isn't much we can do. Beggars can't be choosers, after all. Extremely accurate seating arrangement. Alright. Oh, darn it! I forgot to install Ben's mod with the thing. Oh, there's a funny mod. I got the Dalek voice, but I forgot to reinstall it when I updated the sound pack. Oh well. Technically, this service would be... Oops, wrong key. I haven't played this game in ages, you can tell. Glasgow Central. Alright, and then you press Control 1. And then you press it again, I think. And then they give you a checkbox. Oh, of course. Oh, I am not reloading the game just for that one gag. I'll be fine, okay? I'll suffice. Alright, let's put the headlights on. Right. Is the game audio decent enough? Please say yes. This is a Dash 4, yes. Well, as long as you don't look at the interior. But yeah, this is a Dash 4. Saying Hornman as a Brit gives you a D in every and every disease in the handbook. Like, there's no way I am. Why do British train games never have hold horns? What do you mean? I mean, you can hold the horn if you want. You asked for this. Don't whine. This is what you wanted. There we go. Hello there, Duto. Very interactive, very useful interaction, Arizona. Thank you very much. Alright, let's actually get moving then. Alright, so I should say I say you should hold the horn until you reach the next station. I'm not gonna do that. I like my ears. Also, try saying no. Does this have an interior? Yes, it does. A very accurate interior. Whatever you do, do not search up this train on Google. You'll be disappointed because this is the real interior. The pictures you see of this train in real life, they're faked. They're all been photoshopped. Yeah. Again, apologies for like lag and stuff. There's really not much I can do with how much of a toaster this PC is. And that I'm streaming. Passengers up north deserve the worst. Indeed, sadly. So, yeah, this was changed. Oh, you can increase the game volume. Alright, I could do that. Bear with me. I normally have it lower. What about now? Is that better? Oh, darn the stupid mouse. Behave. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, I'll give you a few more decibels at least. There you go. That's all you get. Oh, I actually did that speed limit right. 70, 85, mu. Oh, wrong button. There we go. All systems, full power. Well, Transpennine. I never really. I haven't rode on the electric services that Transpennine Express have. The only ones I've been on are the Transpennine services going from. What's it called? Where is it? So I've been on Liverpool to Manchester via Lee Green. And I've also been on a couple of other Transpennine ones going like to or from, what's it called? Sheffield. So they've pretty much always been on 185s. And again, like I mentioned in the review, the 185 is a lovely train to ride on if it's not overcrowded. Sheffield mentioned. Well, Mr. Dootwell, I do want to go to Sheffield, but East Midlands like money, and sadly, my bank account says no Sheffield. So convince EMR to have decent prices, then I'll pop down to Sheffield. And it's not like I don't want to. I want to go on the Supertram. Yeah, you can tell I haven't finished with the OHLE. Don't question it, please. Yeah, getting to do the Supertram is not an issue. It's more so I can't afford to get there, let alone ride it. Okay, so we're getting up to one change that I did from the original Cresston. Excuse me. Oh, you did? Maybe. But yeah, one change I made on the original Cresston was I built a new alignment on a steady incline. Oh, crap. That was close. Oh no, a flashing yellow balls. Alright, let me pause. I'll actually pause the game here. Where's the pause button? Oh wait, this isn't like the other stupid game. Bollocks. I keep forgetting. This is not like... Okay, if I just... Function... 8... Then... No, not Windows key! No, not the stupid Windows key! Pause. No, you stupid... There we go. I am not a flawed human. Anyway, what I was trying to say. Where was I? Yeah, so the original alignment. Oh, this F1 thing is going to get in my... So, function, pause. Function. There we go. Right, so the original alignment of Cresston followed this bit here. And what the problem was, is that it was basically flat. All on this bit here. It was basically flat. Like level, you know, no big deal. And then you had a sudden 1 in 50 incline on a sharp curve. Which was just really stupid. So I rebuilt this incline on a steady 1 in 70. On a nice set of a lovely bank curve. I really wish I finished this up, because I was really happy with this. So is this supposed to be Easton Borshall lane? No, it's not. I actually don't know where this bit is based off. Because I just did a generic, excuse me, junction here. So we'll need to slow down to 40 miles an hour. And then, well, this bit isn't loaded yet, balls. Okay, let me get back to our train. So function, pause. Reload the game. I am really proud of that, at least. Oh, and flashing yellows means that we have to prepare to slow down, basically. Because we're turning off the line. So here, it was first a double yellow, now it's a single flashing yellow. And then the next one, it will be just a simple yellow or green. It depends on what it'll be like. I must say, EMR are just not good at maintaining their trains, especially the Meridians. Although the last time I was on a Meridian, it was alright, but they had no hot water, so no tea. I don't even drink tea when I go out, so that's no downside for me. we're not going onto a slower line. We're actually joining the main line. Because Cresston, due to the unique shape of Cresston, it basically meant that basically, I'll show you when I stop. But by doing this junction here, I was able to save. Why has the signal gone red? You stupid really? Oh yeah, this is what I get for using this signal. I've already tabbed out of it, so whatever. You stupid signal. I guess it just does not behave to the Armstrong Powerhouse signal enhancement pack. The signal is flashing because it's giving advance notice of a slowdown. Anyway, where was I saying? So I need help. Should I get the AP enhancement pack, MTU, and Peterborough to York, or should I just get Southeastern High Speed to complete the Southeastern network? I don't know. I don't really play those add-ons anymore. I don't think we're going to stop at this station. Oh yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to stop at this station because I accidentally put the throttle on. Oh, for goodness sake, these signals are now just balked. I was going to stop here, but I guess not. This is what happens when you've been playing open rails for this long. I get the key combinations mixed up. Oh, hey, I just remembered. Weren't you building this with a guy from GTA 5? If you're talking about Dave, yeah. Although, Dave is not really a name I associate with GTA 5. Let me just... I don't want to... This isn't even like in open rails where I could just pick another route. Oh, let's stop it. We'll stop at the next station instead. Oh, didn't mean to stop the wipers. How do you turn the wipers off? There you go. Thank you. He is a GTA 5 character. Oh. I never knew that. Well, I never played GTA 5, so... Did you make this route or did you download it? Basically, Cresston is a route that was released as an open beta, so anyone else could install the route and do whatever they want with it. And I wanted to try and finish the route and make it and modernize it up to modern standards. That's basically the story of it. But then we suffered with feature creep, and that never happened. And oh no, I'm starting to lose frames. Excellent. What an excellent start. Do you think the TP 350 is better than the 397 in terms of the services that they run? Good question. Well, I've been on the 350, albeit with London Northwestern Railway, and they're fantastic. The only problem was they didn't buy enough of them. Very plain and simple. But with the 397, well, I don't know. I have yet to go on a 397. My friend said that it was the worst train he's been on so far, but he likes the IET, so is his opinion worth it? Questions for later. That's an interesting question. I want to review the 397. The only problem is it means I have to go all the way to the north to get to ride on one. Yeah, that's why he didn't like them ironing board seats. The V seats here, they look like they've been painted over with Dulux. You have to visit a good part of the country. Exactly. Well, it's a bit of a walk from Heathrow. Let's say that. All right, let's try and be an MLG casual person. Can we make it? Can we stop at Cresston University at max braking? Oh, this is gonna be tight. I don't think we might actually. We might be able to. Hello there, Blue Jay. How you doing? And welcome on. Well, congrats on the half marathon on the weekend. Oh, look at that, everybody! A almost perfect stop. Well, we haven't actually stopped yet, so let's not count our chickens just yet. The 4-car mark is right there. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much perfect as far as I'm concerned. There we go. Welcome to Cresston University. On Cresston the route. That frat needs to be behind the yellow line. Yeah, it's been a while. Hello there, Jack. Yeah, he likes the IET. I do joke with him about that every now and then. I think it's because when he was in going to Bath University, he had to use the IETs all the time. So, you know, it's like sort of how people don't like swimming. If someone doesn't like swimming, but if you make them live in Venice, and you know, or it's like not even like Venice or anything, just force them into the water, they'll eventually give in. Yeah, it's certainly been a while, Jack. Hope you've been doing well. Oh, darn it, not that way. I didn't know you were still working on Trains and Moves. Oh, goodness. No. I am not working on this. This product is on the shelf and will probably never be released. Because it's just too buggy. The 397 and IET have the exact same seats. I did not know that, but I'm also not shocked at that. Again, I'll have to experience what it's like when I ever get the chance. It was brutal in the final third of it. It's very hot and ridiculous gap between the second and third water refill. Happy with my 2-hour, 40-minute time for a first time. Yeah, pretty not too bad. Well done. Again, feel proud. I just finished my first A-level paper today. Revision is why I haven't seen a stream in ages. Aww. Well, you know, it's always good that you practice. It's always good that you've... I remember when I was doing my A-levels. Wait, was I doing A-levels? No, I was doing B-Tech. I was... yeah, when I was doing B-Tech, they got rid of the exam. It was just before they introduced the exams. Oh, Mr. Yowie is here. Hello there. Of course it's not your 455 sound mod. Why would we use something like that? If you draw Molten, I'll use the sound mod. Also, this speed sign here is wrong. It shouldn't be like that. I realised that, but nothing I can do. If I buy you a Freddo's bar, would you put it in on the Alan Thompson subscription scheme? I don't know about that. I do appreciate your negotiation tactics, though. 185 still have the best TB interior. Inclined to agree, though I haven't actually looked at the IET's interiors on Transparent Express, though. Okay, screw you too. Don't be so mean. Don't be so sad, Yowie. There's always another time. Actually, since you kindly asked, Yowie, I will use the Class 455 on this stream. I will do it just for you. In fact, once we stop at our next stop at Shencliffe, I will open up the Class 455 just for you. My legs have... Oh, we're going to start slowing down. That's a good idea. Oh, there's technically a neutral section. Oh, well, who cares? Come on, game. Stop lagging. There we go. Good game. Oh, it's just the DFT one. Oh, okay. Of course. If you want to buy the Flirt on Train Sim, you have to pay a similar price to a AAA game title. Exactly, which is balls, because it's not that good. It's not AAA quality. It's not a single A. You're on the H91? This man is riding the H91 willingly. Bum bum. Too bad I'm getting addicted to Phasmophobia. No, I've never actually played Phasmophobia or know anything about it. Though I understand your pain for using Roblox as an example, Jack. No, it wasn't 90 to get both. I think if you're not on the scheme, it's 60 something pounds to get both. The H91 is a bus route. It's a bus route that runs on they use Boris buses, but also which was actually a recent addition. But also it runs, you know, the Westway where not the Westway, is it the Westway? The route that the M4 takes in to get into London. Like the one that had the M4 bus lane. It runs alongside that. So, it's Traffic Jam Simulator 2015. There we are. I'm really happy of how clever I was when I built Shencliffe Parkway Station. First of all, I really like the signage I added. The O2 signage and the accurate font. I was really happy with how I got the font right. Because, I'll be a bit more. Oh, the Westway is the A4. Oh, sorry, my apologies. I got them mixed up. But yeah, that's the route it takes. I'm also really happy with the platform textures and how it looked like a Again, I was very clever. I used the Port Talbot Parkway station model, and I very sneakily hid the platform underneath this. So if you look underneath the track platform here, you could still make out the original one that was on the dovetail thing. And I just managed to squeeze it in. Just squeeze it in. And I added this third platform here for the... Yeah. Oh, you're on a Gemini... How is that worse than a Boris Master? How? Yowie, that is not... No, I will not accept that. But anyway, as I promised, I'm going to use the Class 455 for you. So, let's first of all find a path that we can use the 455 on. Well, you actually, just as quickly, we're going to swap it to the Eye Valley, just as a quick one. And I'm going to use the Class 455. Because the new right bodies are crap. Gemini ones. Anyway, where was I? So, 455. So, where are you? Oh, there you are. There we go. Right, so Yowie's asked for me to use the Class 455 and hopefully showcase his sound mod, so here you go. What's the difference between a Gemini 3 and Street Deck? Someone else answer that who knows about the buses. Someone else. Because I couldn't tell you if I was beaten to my life. Do you also have the 456 enhancement pack? I don't know. Where can I get the fictional routes in this video? You can't, because this route was never released. Because it's not finished. And if I was to release it, what would happen is that I'll get a whole bunch of kids saying, the route doesn't work! And that would be far worse than having to try and fix it. Gemini is a Volvo chassis, Street Deck is integral. Ah, okay, there we go. That finally answers that question. Thank you. I never knew the difference. It's a monocoque. Hello there, Spicy Pepper. For some reason, I feel like there would be some Gemini freeze on a B8L, maybe in Hong Kong, for some reason. But see you later, Duto. Thanks for coming along. If Yowie is still here, feast your eyes on the Class 455 coming along. As I have a sip of some mineral water. If it's on a DAF VDL, then it's a Pulsar Gemini. Oh, yes. Oh, that reminds me. There's a really funny game I'd like to play with my friend. What I do, let's say I'm going out to like a random town in the north, like, or just, not even in the north, just in general. Let's say I go down to, let's think of somewhere random. Like, let's say I go to Liverpool for the day. I don't know, for some reason. I take a photo of, let's say I take a photo of one of those, like, Wright buses. The single-decker one, specifically. I like to show it to my friend and go, okay, what is this? Eclipse, Solar, or Pulsar? And he almost never gets it right. Like, there's, yeah. Okay, so here you go, Yowie. The Class 455 sound mod you did. I mean, first of all, these textures are really flat. I expected more from you, Yowie. I thought, you know, you would have improved these textures. There's no delay on the AWS. Surely, I thought you would have put that in as well. Alright, well, let's start moving. Oh, the 455 never makes that sound. That's weird. Why is it doing that sound? What are you thinking of? The Kuju forklift. That cab looks mega fantastic. Yeah, I mean, he's done a fantastic job. I mean, look at the quality of the textures here. I can almost read it. The DRA, I think, works. Does the DRA work? Yeah, it does. Oh, now I have to re-put in the throttle again. Did someone cheekily slap the 456 sounds like? I didn't. I think Yowie did. I mean, what? I mean, how could he do such a thing? If you press the sander, you get faster. Wait, really? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 3, 1, 2, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't tell the difference. Yeah, you're a moron. The poorly cropped 2D trees. Well, Yowie, did you or did you not want me to ask about the drive the 455 for you? Oh, there's a station coming up. Oh yeah, let's like try and slow down. Oh, this is some good. Oh, these are some good brakes. These are magnets for brakes. Lore inaccurate. 455. Ow! Oh my goodness. No. Well, I'm not gonna forget about this. AWS. That's for sure. Way too inaccurate brake. I know, I'm really impressed. What are you, how could you say that? I'm using your, ow. I am using your well-established sound mod. Yowie. I only use the best from everyone, from you. Well, at least the door sounded. Ugh. Live stream disapproved. Well, I'll take a photo of this and share it to you. There we go. Share it to you later. How about that? Also, give the 321s are gone. I'd refer to the 455s as the new dusty bins, given the states SWR leaves them in. You think the AWS is loud? Listen to the one on the RSC 421. I would if it didn't take 5 years to load up. Also, who's that entity at the bottom right of the screen? Oh, that's Molten! That's my little guy Molten! You know, he's the one who's always at the top of my stream. But I put him at the bottom here, so you could see, you know, so you could see a bigger screen. Also, where is the button that normally does the thing? Where is it? I can't find it. I never knew where it was in the 455. Oh, it's there. Oh. Ooh. Very nice. Big man Molten waiting for his TPE service. Screw Molten, would rather have a McDonald's logo. I don't know where that came from. Alright, okay, jokes aside, let's get back to Cresston now. Only a guard to drive it. Oh, okay, fair enough then. Okay, so let's get back to normalcy now. So we're gonna drive a. I think I know exactly what to do now. Was Molten's color scheme based off? That's a good question. That's a really good question. I don't know. We just like the color blue. Oh, how's your Nimby Rails showing? Oh, sorry, I didn't respond to earlier, Spicy Pepper. I want to try and do something different in Nimby Rails, but I'm trying to decide on what project to do next. So I'm still just sort of deciding for the time being. So there's not really anything I'm working on at the moment. Anyway, Tren. What was I going to use? I know what to do if we can find it. If I go back onto Revamped. Can I start from Barton Foot? No, I can't. Balls. I know what to do. I'll just have to do the... It's too turquoise to be TPE, but it isn't turquoise enough. Well, he wasn't based off a train livery. I just like the colours. Blue is a colour I like, so I made him blue. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do is make a quick drive. Anyway, I'm officially going to rate your stream from now and approve or disapprove of them depending on your circumstance. Fantasy Croatia just released a Ice Tea mod with. I don't know enough about Croatia to make it entertaining. I would like to do it in a new country, though. I know what to do. I know exactly what to do now. I want to do it in a new country I haven't done a Nimby Rail save in before. I know. I'm gonna write it in my notes. Where are my notes? Where's my sticky notes? Sticky note. Come up, sticky note. I need to write this down before I forget it. There we go. Right, get rid of that. And write up idea. What's the name of the line? I forgot the name of the line. Okay. Fantastic. That'll be an excellent save. Okay, I'm going to keep that close to my tape. Oh no! The other day you met Train Life GB. No! He was being a muppet on a Discord server. I was actually like an Oatal GT. Oh no! Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, what we are now going to do is the ultimate challenge, a redoing of a challenge we did last time. So, on Cresston Revamped, or even just the normal Cresston anyway, there is a certain section which I infamously called The Hill. Starting from here. It's basically a Sainsbury's Taste the Difference Licky incline, as you can see from here. It's got pretty much the same incline, right? Now, when we previously did it on a stream, well, there was the Class 31, that was kind of funny. But when I previously did it on a stream, we used the 142 and I accidentally turned the engine off and we got stuck. So, but that was with the old Armstrong Powers for 142. Now we have the new one. So, we shall now try this again, but we're going to make it as hard as possible. I am not putting a Gronk up the incline, you maniac. Are you how could you do that? No way. What about a Tampa? A Tampa will make it. But I think it will, because the Tampa's quite actually no, it couldn't. It could maybe. It could struggle. Anyway, let's try it. Let's just make this as difficult as possible. So if we're gonna change the weather to autumn and AP drizzle. Where's drizzle? Rain, light rain. Light rain fog. Over 92 will not struggle going up the hill. Pump car up the Tesco value licky. No, nice try. No, not snow light fog, rain light fog. No, rain light fog. So, light rain. I'd be inclined to do that, actually. That would be very Sisyphus. But I'm worried that we won't make it up full stop. An IET with one engine only. Oh, we could try that after. I mean, that one does sound really funny. What's it called? I think the Class 801 has a single engine. You could put that, and that's basically like the get me home engine, really, rather than power. So let me just put Lay Hill, and let's open up our pacer. So yeah, the reason I'm going with light rain instead of heavy rain is that with light rain, it will take longer to get back the adhesion, I think. That's what it said in the manual. It was funny to see that Train Life GP is just the same as before. Though I say that as if I'm shocked, which I'm not really. Alright, okay, so what livery should we go with, everybody? What livery should we go with? I'll let you choose the livery at the very least, whilst I just have a quick sip. So, just as a quick reminder of all the liveries we've got with the Class 142, we've got, just as a quick refresher, we have Northeast, we got the Provincial livery, so that's the first one it was in. GMPTE, orange. Chocolate and cream. Regional Railways, GMPTE. Regional Railways, Merseyrail. Regional Railways, Tyne and Wear. Normal Regional Railways, Northern Spirit, Arriva Trains Northern, First North Western, Merseyrail, Northern Rail Blue, Valley Lines, Arriva Trains Wales, and Transport for Wales. Northwestern Trains Gold Star, Northern Spirit Gold Star, Merseyrail. If you dare say mean words about me on the road, I'll take you to court and put you in jail for 1 billion years. Merseyrail is a good one. Well, I saw Northwestern pop up twice, the Gold Star, so for now, we'll go with that one. That's a good livery. Where are you? FNW. That being said, if I must interject quickly, if we pick an old, like the earliest ones, we could have it with the self-changing gears. So the original old bus gearbox. Would that be interesting? We sadly can't pick the 3+2 Merseyrail interior. Why do we do that then? Just for fun. I like Northwest Trains Gold Star. Actually, I don't know. You can change the How do you do that? Let me just see where Let me just double check on the manual quickly. I wonder if you can change some other things. You can't change it to have a self-changing gears bus gearbox, but you can have the combination of the Leyland bus engine and the Voith gearbox. But then it's not really as funny. Yeah. I don't think that could be a good comparison. I'll do that then. Let's say this cheeky one has yet to have its engine swapped out. Maybe they're still on order. We'll do that then. So where's First North Western? Where are you? Where are you? Or is it North? Where are you? Northwestern. There we are. Alright, then we'll do that then. We'll go with the Leyland engine and Voith gearbox. So we can't have the self-changing gears gearbox, but we'll have the old bus engine nicked from a coach. That's not entirely unrealistic. Well, it's not that I have so many. It comes with a lot. Alright, so. Alright, campers, here's your next challenge. You gotta get up the hill. Alright, so. The Pacers were popular trains. Yeah, but not by choice. Oh, look at that bus engine. Let's... Wait a minute. That doesn't sound like the bus engine. Did it swap back? Hang on, let me just do a compressor test. Where's the compressor button? On the other side, I think. Hang on. Oh, it is! Yeah, it is. Oh, hello there, Matt. Welcome to the stream. Forgive me, I just forgot what it sounded like, okay? Alright, so here we are in our bus. We've got bus engine, bus seats, bus body, but not bus gearbox. Alright, so... I am very nervous. We'll at least stick our head out the window. Or, well, we'll open the window. Why not? I like the rain, even if I'm going to get a cold afterwards. F. Alright. Let's see. Can we make it up the hill? I'm very nervous. But we shall try. Okay. It would be funny, but at the same time, it would be a bit too mean for drivers. Also, no wheel slip. We're doing really well, okay. Alright. Every Cummins engine has a certain sound to it that remains across all engines and exhausts. Yeah, I can see what you mean by that. But we're not struggling. That's not right. It's supposed to be really bad. Well, the incline starts pretty much... Yeah, so 105 now. Gotta love that rain physics in it. So 1 in 68. I've summoned the rain to change direction by the power of 90 degrees. Of course Yowie would block Train Life GP. Of course he would. Okay, we are starting to slow down now. So, but we're still doing 30. $29. I thought it would be wheel slipping like mad, but it's doing fine. Oh, this is not fun. No, it's supposed to be struggling. Although it does look like the wheels are spinning a lot faster than they should be. But that could be just my game being a bit bleh. Alright, 26 miles an hour. Yeah, it is getting slower, but again, it's actually making it up the hill. Because I think we're more than halfway now. Sure, it's struggling, but look, we're basically stuck at, like, we're at 25 miles an hour. There's no wheel slip, there's no nothing. Let me check the adhesion thing again. Maybe, did I get it right? Time of day. Adhesion will decrease somewhat after dusk. Slightly. And he can't even install a reskin. Oh, he's trying to run a batch file in the unextracted. Well, there's always going to be those kinds of people. There always will be. I'm reminded of the video of Vinny playing the Portal mod, but it's OSHA compliant, and he said that he found an OSHA violation as he was getting the radio and smashing it against his head and saying, "Oh, there's an OSHA violation here." You can't make it idiot-proof. Of course, that was more just funny, if anything, but you know, that point still stands. So we've made it to the top without any struggle whatsoever, because we're essentially at the top now. I'm going to deliberately slow down, because I'm not a sore loser or anything, but that was extremely easy. Something didn't... That wasn't right. What happened? Should have been struggling like mad. I should have barely been able to get to 10. We didn't have any bit of wheel slip. Not a single. Someone's paid off the adhesion. Yeah. So yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I'm going to put the single-engined IET up. Well, the 801. Because that only has a single engine. Right, don't crash. Don't do it now. Thank you. So I'm going to change it to make it as... Try and change it a little bit more. So step 1, bin the pacer, because it clearly... adhesion's gone back to log... It's gone back to long bridge. Okay, so let's force this to make it so heavy snow, winter. Let's change the time to be sort of morning, so 8 o'clock. Single engine to I don't know how to make it so you only have what's it called? Cut out any engines with the IET enhancement pack. I'm gonna look on the manual just in case there is a way. Let me open up the manual. So electric multiple unit enhancement packs, and I'll just enable the IET whilst I'm doing this. Try to multitask here quickly. Because I don't know how. I thought you must have all 5 engines or just the one. Alright, we'll try autumn again. We'll keep it at autumn, but we'll keep heavy snow. So let me open up the manual just to see if it's possible. Right, AP 800 EP. Then I open up the dovetail thingy. Excuse me. What are your plans for this route? Oh, never releasing it because it's broken. If I was to release it, a whole bunch of kids will whine that the route doesn't work. So instead of having that situation, I'm just not gonna release it. Right, there's 801. Right, so adhesions. So adhesion. How do you? I'm gonna try and look through the things. By default, power. Yeah. I don't think there's a way to have it so you only have a single engine on. Which is why I was going to use the 801 because then, you could have it so there will be only a single engine. And the Class 8, the 9-car 801, I think only has a single engine. That's why. Otherwise, I would have done the other idea. So where are you? So see, let me just double check again the engine power and stuff. Yeah, it says in the manual, finally, LNR 801s have a single emergency generating unit, which has been simulated when selecting diesel mode. As you would expect, performance is much degraded, and on a 9-car 801-2 in particular, a speed of only 60 miles an hour can be expected on level track eventually. So, that's the exact reason why. We've got 9 coaches with only a single engine. So, where are you, my beloved? Well, beloved implies I like it. I don't like the IETs. I don't. They're all rubbish trains. Anyway, let's get you up. Here we are. Well, we're not even not fully on the platform. I don't care. Actually, I probably... Yeah, you do. Don't lie. The guy who says 376 and 700s are slow. Well... I don't really know how to say to that. But... Oh, come on. Don't... I hate it when you can't select the blasted... Just move... I'm sorry, I just want to move it a little bit further. Okay. So, would heavy snow work or heavy rain? Or is there a drizzle function? Because I don't see a drizzle here. So, I'll try heavy rain this time. Heavy rain autumn. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Heavy rain autumn, 8 o'clock in the morning. Still find it funny that the 8OXs are far from dead with more Lumo and... So Lumo are buying a few more! What a shocker, said Daniel. It's almost like... Their services are filled to the brim. Anyway, it be a pouring with rain in the north. I think I have Sam's sound mod on this installed as well. Alright. Right, so we turn in... Oh, it's F. There we go. Right, so, yeah, I need to turn the engines off, so let me just do that right now. Well, I mean, no, not turn the engine off, I need to put it into diesel, so I'm just learning. So, because again, I haven't used this thing in a year, in ages, forgive me. So, ensure the reverser is away from off. Ensure that the power, power brake controller is not in a power position. It's not. Hold the diesel button down by holding M. So the pantoglass will drop, and then you'll hear the engine start up. After around 15 seconds, you'll get power. Okay. So. 1. Oh. Oh, I accidentally let go of that, but no matter. Wait, where is this engine? Where is this one single engine? Where are you? Is this a model series Thomas episode? Right, are we in diesel mode? Okay, the one engine is here, I think. Okay. Headlights. Oh, it's Shift and H. Oh, welcome back, Lucas. Welcome to the stream. Ready for action! On diesel mode. Now the fun shall begin. Oh, hang on, have I turned off the DRA? No, I haven't. Let's try it again. Oh my! Oh! 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 Oh my goodness! Oh! Guys? Push! 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 This thing won't move! Power! Wait. I know the problem. I had the DRA on. I had the DRA on. But why was it letting me apply power? That's the real question. Why did it... Questions for later. Alright, take 2. Alright, let's try again. Okay, that's still really slow, but it's at least moving. There we go. Alright. Okay, 5 miles an hour. Of course it won. You could you could walk faster and accelerate more better than this thing. But we're finally reaching 8 miles an hour. Yeah, almost as good as the one for the Peugeot 1007. 10 miles an hour. And as the last coach approaches the end of the platform, we are doing 13 miles an hour. Oh, we're just getting to 14. Okay. I can cycle faster on my medium bike, yeah. Of course. How do you get where you can just free roaming trains? Like, what are you doing here? Well, free roam. You just place the... You make a free... You open up... You place a free roam marker, place your train, then you can do what you want. Yeah, this is worth first class. Especially when you hear this drone. Oh, we're slowing down. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Come on, you can do it. 14. The pacer was fast. Oh, this poor thing. The engine is probably going to melt. Turn on the sand. What are the sanders going to do? Nothing. Yeah, you could, although we are now grinding to a halt. Wait, 8, 7, oh yeah, we're just slowing down. We're just going to... 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on! And now we're just rolling back. Okay, okay, okay. We will try. Come on, you can do it. Oh, I know. You can activate the hill brake. The hill start brake. Hang on. How do you do that? Where's the hill start? I can imagine the oh, where's the hill brake? Where's the hill start? I saw that you could do a hill start brake. How do you do it? Where am I? Was I looking at another train type? If I just type up hill. Okay, if the hill start is not by for a reason, if the holding brake is not by, press the hill start one whilst moving from brake to notch bar maintains. Okay, well, how do you apply the hill brake? All right, we'll find a way. This only reminds me of the Top Gear, so when they rode their electric car, it struggled up the hill. Yeah, it is sort of like that. Right, I'm guessing that's the hill start brake. No, you stupid. No. Where's the... And the hover van as well. I love the hover van. Oh, this thing does not want to move. Come on. Oh, you press numpad. Well, numpad what? There's 9 buttons. Is it numpad enter? What was that? Was that the I heard a... well, I did numpad M a few times. Let's see what happens. No, that did absolutely sod all. And now that engine is just going to melt as they try and accelerate. Oh, numpad plus. Let me try that. What the hell? What was that? Did you hear that? I don't know. I don't fancy going up this hill. I'm alright. I'm alright. Let's just roll back. Oh. Let's just go back home. I didn't hear anything. Oh, okay. Felton, here we come. Actually, I have an idea. I have an idea of how we can salvage this. Oh, you started work on revamping Topham. Oh, that's actually a cool idea. Because you make it into like an SPT Strathclyde like route. That could be a good route to mess about with like the class 318. That's a really good idea. Well, I hope it goes well. And plus, you'll be able to use the Strathclyde 170s on some services. Now, I have an idea of how we can salvage this. So, not by using a loop-de-loop, but what I'm going to do, I'll explain as we go along. First, let's load it up. I still don't know how to tie my shoelaces. I'm sorry. I use Velcro and slip-ons. I have no shame. Leave me alone. 318 is majorly frame rate intensive. Okay, 320 then. That doesn't numb the frame as much. Alright, so I'm going to first of all change the weather, because clearly the weather is not the issue. It's just the existence of the train itself. So what I'm going to do to fix this, to see if we can get back up the hill, is I'm going to attach a... Where are you? A TPE 802 at the rear. There we go. And that'll help us with power. Let's see if this can get us up the hill. The elusive 14-car IET. Will this be enough to get us up this hill? Find out next week on Dragon Ball Z. Alright. I know. I just said it just for this. I never would typically say Z. I know. Sorry, I apologise. I humbly apologise, Mr. Tom. Anyway, diesel mode. So let's get onto diesel mode now, which will also affect the 802 at the back. So let's turn on that engine. Actually, no, we first need to be put into, Alright. There we go. Alright, let's get those engines started. Let's get the 1.9 TDIs revved up. You can now effectively depict newly electrified routes without using the ATS OLE, using the Glasgow to Dunblane route catenary. Oh, very nice. So, Let's try this again. So hopefully the 802 at the rear, with its 3 extra engines, should hopefully give us the power we need. Maybe, I don't know. I'm legitimately curious. This time I haven't got the DRA on. Full power ish. We're still a bit slow. It's hard to tell if we're actually faster. I don't know if it's gonna be just as bad or not. You know what, whilst we're here, any people know why LNER's IETs have the pantographs up at the front? And GWR do it at the rear? Just curious. Because I always wanted to know that. Now that you mention it, because we were doing like 13-ish miles an hour, so it does look like it's the same speed. Yeah. Wait, why aren't the engines on? The engines aren't on this version! No! Of course we're gonna struggle! Oh, no! Stop that! No, the engines aren't on! Well, then we're just carrying extra weight! No! Stop that! Okay, alright, okay. What can we look at next on this route that I'm really happy with? Etradine is nice. I like the Etradine section because it was basically a fake Macclesfield, and the section from Macclesfield to Stockport was basically a fake version of that. I am not using the Class 60. The 60 sucks in NIMBY, not in NIMBY, rather, in Train Sim. It's horrible. Hello, Wildcat. Mr. William. How you doing? I might use the 91. I always liked to use the 91 in this game, because it's a really nice train to drive. Or should I deafen everybody with the HST? No, I'll use the 91. Yeah, I'm going to use the 91. Yeah, I've been doing good as well, William. Just work, really. Come on, load up. I'm surprised the game hasn't crashed yet. Yeah, I was going to say that the graphics in NIMBY Rails have gotten worse. I don't even think I have the... Actually, I think I do have the 334, but because it's a reskin of the 360, I'm going to do whatever I can to not use it. No offense. Though I must say, I am kind of shocked that it's so long in this game, especially since West Coast Mainline North was released, and not a single person has done even attempted to start the 334. Because it's not like there aren't any routes for it. Anyway, what train was I going to look for? Yeah, 91. Alright, so let's take a look at the good liveries, which ones I like. A whole bunch of East Coast liveries, the Euro Phoenix one, X VTech, no, X East Coast. Skyfall. Okay, we'll use Skyfall. Where are you, Skyfall? I did install quite the Skyfall one properly, did I? ATS hinted on the stream a while back. But I'm surprised nobody has done any scenarios for the VP 320s yet. Maybe because the community isn't as big as it used to be. Or at least for making stuff like this now, so maybe that's probably why. I do like... I kind of wish they managed to paint the whole... a whole set in National Express East Coast, but... Nah, that was... the 91 wasn't good enough for that. Sadly. An ATS 334 would cost more than a mortgage in Uxbridge. Yeah, but at least there's a decent number of routes for the 334. Well, then again, maybe, I don't know. Well, I mean, you have that suburban Glasgow, then you obviously have West Coast Mainline North. Technically Glasgow to Edinburgh. What other routes? They don't run to Dunblane, I don't think, or Stirling. Yeah, that's all I can think of. Unless somebody else can. I mean, if ignoring fictional routes, obviously, I can't think of any other routes the 334 is one of. Yeah, it's 385's only to Dunblane. Yeah. Oh well. Point still stands. It's not like the 334 would not get used in this game, though. Oh yeah, the Glasgow Airport rail link. How could we forget? Oh yeah. Well done, William. See, I completely forgot about that route. And your backdated Ayrshire coastline. Okay. It was your favourite route back in the day. It's because I'm not Scottish. Alright, I'm going to leave and cook dinner now. If you're still streaming, see you later. See you next time or later. Alright then, well, big sales. See you later. Thanks for coming along as always. Gotta love these loading times. Oh, I love the loading times. Oh, it's my favourite thing about this game. I thought the Cathcart Circle already existed, but no one could be bothered to make activities. Because you could go to... I know you could do a few sections on West Coast Mainline North, but... Again, I've completely forgotten the route map. Actually, let me look at it. West... You know, there's no time like the present. It's not like we've got anything else to do now with the game loading. Train Simulator. What's the route map in this, and what exactly do you get? Because I know you've got a couple of branches. Right, where's the manual? View the manual. Okay. Including Law Junction to Hollytown and Bell Hill, Motherwell to Moss End Yard, and the Hamilton Circle. Okay, you get the Hamilton Circle. Okay. And I think you get Lanark as well. It was the old freeway suburban Glasgow, but it was cast into the fiery depths of hell once he decided to make it pay-aware. Oh. Oh well. Money is too much. Glad it's the Hamilton Circle, not the Verstappen Circle. Oh, puns. My goodness, this loading time is garbage. Alright, here we go. Loaded. Here we are, the Skyfall one. A mediocre movie to go with a mediocre livery. No, I remember watching Skyfall once, and I don't remember anything about it. That never happens with something like when I watch a movie. That never happens with me. I think this is actually the first time I've even touched this livery, so there you go. There we go. Do you remember when the Ultra Powers touted this as their first enhancement pack, and then it didn't even have passenger view sounds? Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I remember from Skyfall Adele. That's the only thing I remember. However, if you told me to like even hum the song, I couldn't remember. I just remembered, oh yeah, she did Skyfall. Okay. Right, let's... Yep, only £10. A reworked 380 is needed. Yeah, well, join the line of add-ons and Train Simulator that could really do with improvements, because it's a long line. Yeah, so Etradine is basically Macclesfield discounted. Since obviously the layout is clearly just Macclesfield, but I'm really happy with how it looked. Oh, 91 is 50. Yeah, but why is it 15 quid? I haven't even updated it to like to be like, you know, a bit better. I mean, not to say that the 91 ounce pack is garbage, but at least give some passenger view sounds instead of just the muffled ones. Even trains in MSTS usually gave you passenger view sounds. Some of them, not all, but some of them did. Oh yeah, you know, bumping up prices because of inflation. Of course, yes. Yeah, that was my inspiration for the name. That's how I sort of came up with the name. I liked Etruria. I liked that name, and I liked the area name, so I went Etruria, Etrunan, Etruinton, Etruidine. Ooh, Etruidine. Etruidine. Very nice. And then I went with that name. That's how I come up with names. I do a lot of name corruption to sort of come up with new places and, like, name ideas. He wanted to get a new BMW. I still like the idea of the reason why a lot of his stuff is so expensive was that he had to pay off the Luton Massive in order to afford the drone. For the Cloud Enhancement Pack, you know, the thing that absolutely nobody asked for. Not a single person wanted. Like, why? Oh, who looks at the game and goes, oh, the clouds are... I can handle the mediocre loading times and the frame rate issues, but the clouds... Ugh. Ugh. If only somebody improved the clouds. And then Richard is in the corner just rubbing his hands and going, ooh, say. Yeah, it's a viaduct instead of a tunnel. Bit of differences here and there, yeah. There you go, put the lighting on. Well, yeah, exactly. That was the first pack that had more dislikes than likes on the trailer. And it was so bad that he basically got upset with everybody talking smack to him that's when he turned off all the likes and dislikes and stuff. No, turned off likes and dislikes and a comment saying everybody is so toxic, society bad. Because he couldn't handle the idea of somebody saying, I don't want to pay for this is rubbish. Sainsbury's is now releasing, you can now use a Sainsbury's trolley for £599. Well, I'm not using Sainsbury's. Well, everybody's so toxic. Doesn't realise that's not how life works. What he really needs is somebody... You know that guy who does the interviews in The Apprentice? The guy that, like, shuts people down very quickly? I forgot his name. He needs somebody like that. Or, like, how Clarkson has Charlie on his farm. Oh yeah, that was basically him filleting himself for doing the Cloud and Heart pack. Oh, I should also say, Jonator, I didn't actually count the number of stations there were in real life between Macclesfield and Prestbury. No, not no, Macclesfield and what's the station called? Cheadle Hulme. So I probably got it wrong, and quite frankly, I don't really mind. This is not entirely accurate in any way. It's just, I wanted a section that was sort of inspired by it. Oh, and I forgot to increase the terrain here, whoops. The way you say home irks me. I'm sorry. What is it? Is it Hulme or home? Because when I was younger, I always pronounced it home. Cheadle home. Because that's how my brain would look at it like. Can't wait to see get to cardiac arrest central. Hugh, not home. Hume, the L is silent. Really? I never knew that. Hume. Fascinating. Oh, you Northerners are teaching me new stuff every day. Free cardiac, you ain't doing Anyway, how are you liking Silent Hill? This new Silent Hill game? Like, it's really impressive. Like, who would have? I never thought they would have bothered getting the train so accurate in Silent Hill, but here we go. Oof. Same way Altrincham is. Oh yeah, I at least know how to pronounce Altrincham though. Welcome aboard this service to London King's Cross. To be fair to you, I only found out how to pronounce Etruria in my second year in Stoke. Yeah, again, it makes sense though, because like no one's really heard about it unless you were unless you were like local. Oh, forgot to cut the hole in the tunnel there, so rip that 91. Sorry. The pronunciation is not as bad as Milngavi. I feel like that's wrong. Milngavi. I bet it's like Milngov or something, or Milnavi. Maybe like one part of it is like how you put like with Mingus Campbell, where it's actually spelt Menzies. And I was really confused the first time I saw it. I went, what the heck? It's What? I knew! I should have knew! Milnguy! Milnguy. What the? So, I thought I was just joking. So let me just look at the name again. Milne Guy. What is it with these place names? I really thought it was Milngavie. Oh goodness, I was. Oh man, I had the idea for the future to go to like a day trip to Edinburgh on a plane, and here's me thinking, oh, I'm just gonna buy a ticket to Milngavie. I'm gonna get like glassed just for pronouncing these. It caught Jeff and Vicky out on all the stations. Oh, there's lots of like. Oh yeah, don't forget Frome, which is how I called it when I was younger, but it's actually Froome. But Frome sounds so much better than Froome. I would have 4-tracked it at a discount at Tubal differently. So, oh, sorry, I did not mean to pronounce it that way again after you taught me. Yeah, I probably would have done it differently as well, but I liked how I did it here. Besides, it's not like I'm gonna fix this up. If I was to redo Cresston and do it all the way from scratch, then I probably would have done it completely differently. Pronounce every station on the Mid-Cheshire line. I'll do that once we stop, okay? I'll do it once we stop at fake Stockport, which is called Blackshaw in this. Oh my goodness, this is some thick fog. Like, you can barely see beyond your nose, mate. Alright, see you later, William. Thanks for coming along. Oh my goodness, I didn't realise the fog is going to get thicker. I thought it was just normal fog. This is where we begged the Paisley to Shields corridor to be quadruple track. And your request will fall on deaf ears. Because we can't give any money to Scotland. You spent all of it buying those HSTs. There you go. Silent Hill Stockport edition. I do want to go back to Stockport because they got a new bus station there, and obviously with the B network there's going to be a whole bunch of new buses to see. So, now I get the A9 dual carriageway up to the S&P decision making. Alright, so here's fake Stockport with a slightly precarious signal to the left. Ah, you've been enjoying my old Train Sim News episodes. Thank you very much. Not all of them have aged as good as they could have, but I'm okay with what I have so far. I mean, at the end of the day, if I didn't start, then I wouldn't. It helped me change my direction on my channel from Sparta remixes to something a little bit more entertaining. Okay. So I'm almost at the end. The platform. Oh, I'm going to slightly undershoot it. Come on. More power, more power, more power, more power. So stagecoaches get most of the Stockport route, so not much has changed. Okay, fair enough then. I was just curious anyway. Don't they have a few of those new electric Volvos, or am I thinking more in Stagecoach? No, not Stagecoach. The Manchester city centre. Alright, so let's open up the Mid-Cheshire line and I'll pronounce all the stations just for you. So, Mid-Cheshire line. Mid-Cheshire line electrification? Wow, that'll be an interesting thing to see. Maybe. Actually, no, that means 331s can run there. No! Alright, anyway. Oh, that's Metroline. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's pronounce the stations just for you. So, starting from Stockport and then keeping going, and then all stops are currently open. So, Navigation Road, Altrincham, Hale, Ashley, Mobberley, Knutsford, Plumley, Lostock, Gralham, Northwich, Greenbank, Cuddington, Delamere, Molesworth, and Chester. There you go. I don't think they don't look that bad. Oh, hello, droidy. 331 to the mid-Cheshire line, never gonna happen. There you go. I think, yeah, got all of them right. Yay! I can now sleep happy. Alright, let's open up another service instead. We'll use another train. Can we get a video of you saying every Welsh train station? Well, Ben isn't here. He's probably still sleeping. Get Ben in, and then I'll do some Welsh station names, just so he can have a just so he can, you know, gag. Let's take a look at a couple more services. Have I installed? I don't think I've installed the sound mod that Sam did for the 390. Because if I did, then we could drive that. Growlum is supposed to be pretty pronounced grey, but everyone says gra. Yeah, well, makes sense. Stagecoach Yorkshire have recently got a bunch of Invera 400 EVs and Yutong E9, E12s and E9, E10s. No, why do I say 9? Cool. I've yet to go on a single Yutong. What about Slaveway? I want to know. Let me just double check if I have it installed, because I think I did install it, but I haven't really driven the 390 again because it sort of numbs the frame rate. What do you mean? Wait, it's Slate. I thought it was Slave. Aww. Or what? Slowit? What? Slowit? What the hell? Oh, Google to the rescue. Slowit. Old Norse for Timberfell Thwaite. What the hell? Oh, I like the photo they have on Wikipedia where it's snowing. Oh man, I'm really bad at pronunciation. Then there's Prudeho. Prude. That one just feels like a trap. I would just say Prudeho, but I feel like that's incorrect. Let me just see if I have that installed. Pruda. What? Pruda. What? Okay, I did install it. I think. Well, I have it downloaded, but did I install it? Let's run the executable one more time. Although, being the person I am, I'm gonna just quit the game and then use this time to restart the game. The U is like an If you want to experience Metroline's Volvos, I know that they have them at Hyde Road, and they might have them at Sharston. Well, I do plan to go to Manchester soon. Well, maybe in a few months' time, so I can film the Manchester Metrolink and ride on it more. So whatever I have in mind, that'll be perfect. Okay, I agree. My default installation. Funnily enough, I was actually thinking instead of going on a 390 or with a garbage seats, I'm actually thinking to fly to Manchester because it will be cheaper. It does mean going on an A320, but well, oh no, well, it's better than a 390 with the new seats. At least I think it will be. Maybe. Okay, successfully installed. Alright, so now I know it's installed. So let's reboot the game up again. Carbon footprint, what's that? I don't want to ride on a 390! I don't like it now because the seats are crap! He ruins it! Besides, I wouldn't even consider the plane if the plane wasn't cheaper than the train. Not to mention, with the plane, I just have to go, from London. I don't have to go into London. London Euston, to be specific. I can leave from Heathrow Terminal 5, which is down the road from me. And on the way back home, if I take the plane back, I don't have to go in London at night. I can arrive at Terminal 5, which is down the road from me. What about Terminal 1? Terminal 1 is basically an urbex site at now. No. BA only use Terminal 3 and 5. And then all domestic flights use Terminal 5. Alright, see you later, Marty. Thanks for coming along. They then ride in standard premium or first class. Oh no! Class 802. The money that I was gonna have is gone! Oh, darn it! Oh, if only there was an affordable way to get up to Manchester. The plane! And Daniel went on the plane. I could do it on a weekend, actually, now that I think about it. You know what, whilst the game is loading, because I should say the train sim is loading. Oh, see you later, Speedster. Thanks for coming along. Oh, sorry, I didn't know this. It's not that I missed the crabs. I just have something called a bank account. And when the bank account sort of... Okay, your commission payments for me personally kick out. It's funny you should say that. I did see immigration today at work. They had sort of surrounded this one guy, and I think they were trying to go and kick this guy out because they didn't really believe his story and stuff. So there was like 8 officers plus 2 police people there, so he was either a mule or probably just had like fake passport or something. So yeah, he's on a one-way plane back home to insert country here because I couldn't see his skin color or his ethnicity because he had his hood over him. Hello there, 390 Express. How you doing? Yeah, I'm having a good day. Lovely weather. I'm just waiting for Train Sim to load. Yeah. So, you know the drill. Bear with me. Sonic. Free. Save. Music. File select. Oh, it's Train Sim. Oh yeah, good. I was gonna use the 390. That's what I was gonna drive next. Right, so alright, well, well, where's the 390? That's what I was going to do. So, 390. I don't think the Volvos have a fixed route, as they appear to pull on Northern Rail and operate whatever runs. Can we get you playing a full-length career scenario? Try and get as many points as possible. Another day? Maybe? As if I lose, like, a bet or something? That's like a... But not today. No, thanks. Anyway, 390. 390. ST modified. Cheers, Aroni, buddy. What livery? Well, let's go on a section where we can go fast. So we'll start from Conwich and go to Cardigan Central. I don't want to use the rainbow one. No, not rainbow. I mean the deer. Where I don't even think I have that one. with the mod. No, I don't think we do. Oh well, tough luck. We're gonna go with the Virgin Silk, because I like that one. We'll use the 9 car one. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Silk. No, I'm not gonna use. I don't want to use the Game Boy one. It's gonna crash my video drivers because of how colourful it is. Okay, well, you know the drill. Gotta wait for the game to load, so... Gotta love the loading times in this game. Thought you were going to start jamming to the EastEnders theme. I'll tell you what I am going to quickly do right now. I'm going to open up Skyscanner. Just so I can see how much it'll cost to fly me to... That would be an excellent mod. Someone should have done that. Ah. Missed opportunities, number 45. Alright, so Manchester departs. What's the date today? May. Oh, obviously May. So what if I go on 31st of May on like a quick and a return on the same day? One adult economy. Imagine flying like a Oh, I've run out of the music. Oh yeah, this is the short version. Oh well, who cares? Right, I'm just seeing the flight costs. Oh, the flights are really expensive. Oh, it is a Saturday. Let's try another day instead. Let me try it again. So I'm getting like 230 quid on those flights, which makes sense. It is quite short notice. Let's pick July... August 23rd. Let's see that. For a return trip to Manchester. London to Glasgow business. Who flies business from London to Glasgow? You deserve to lose your money at that point. Well, you to fly business class on an A319. Certified moron, that is. Yeah, midweek would be cheaper. Yeah. Alright, here we are. Feel like the business on short BA flights are for where people are getting a connection somewhere far away. Yeah, probably, but I wouldn't do that. I'll be just going on like, you know, directly to Manchester. Alright, so, come on, there we go. Welcome to Colwich, the fake crew. Which I'm actually still kind of proud of. There are some bits of it that are a bit iffy. But, you know, I like it. It's fake enough, but also, you know, it's just, yeah. It's different enough, I like it. It's just with different routes and different services, really. Yeah, BA Regional is just a business one. It's just where... Yeah, that's exactly what KLM also did as well. Where the centre seat is just not used. If you only fly from London to Glasgow business, you have way too much money. All you get in BA business is the headrest cloth with a table and cup holders. I do know that, I think on... What's it called? On some of the... A321s they used to go to Beirut, which is technically Europe, they actually make an effort to have it like a proper business class on those ones. But Beirut is farther away to enough to justify it, so that's why. Here we are in the first class passenger view. Oh, headlight. Okay, good. Beirut is a prime holiday. Well, maybe prime is a strong word, but people fly there. I do know that. All right, let's ride. Yeah, you could do worse for business in first class, but again, I'm not really somebody who would do that. I think I have got economy plus once in my life. Once. That was with KLM going from London to Amsterdam. Where I just paid an extra 10 quid to have more legroom, and that was it. Ooh, those joint sounds are delicious. Oh, and those motors sound good too. Very nice. Well done, Mr. Sam. I don't know if Sam is watching this, but you know, he gets a thumbs up from me. Should get a flight to Humberside. Okay, whilst I do mock about Humberside Airport for this joke here, I would like to fly to Teesside Airport. So I can get references for a future project. ScotRail's Edinburgh to Glasgow should be declassified now. Well, surely... Actually, you know what? I've never seen the first class of a Class 385. I've never done it. Let me see. Well, let me see what it looks like. Because I know standard class looks like garbage, but first class looks like... exactly what I would expect. So, yeah. Look, are those same IET-like seats? It looks like it. Ugh. So, yeah, same as IET. Hey, eyes are back on the tracks. Don't worry, relax. I'm alright. 385 review would be poison tea and biscuits meetings. Yes, sir. Oh man, this sounds really good. I mean, I never really hated the standard back sound on the 390, but this just... Oh, it sounds so nice. Well done, Sam. If only the 390 didn't consume all the RAM. Well, I do like this tilt curve I've done this here. This is a good tilting curve. Look at that. Very believable West Coast mainline tilt. Ooh, this is very nice. I love this. I started playing Train Sim Classic again for the first time in ages, and the audio quality definitely hasn't aged well. Is it off to own brand Stoke? Technically, yeah, well... Your guess is as good as mine, because this route is a really, really, really weird route in terms of geography. Like, we now turn east, then south, then back east, then north, then swivel, and then Cardingham is there. I don't get it. Ooh. Technically 1 mile an hour above the speed limit, but no big deal. Sam has done a fantastic job with the 319. The run sounds are really, really nice. They sound so good. Again, if Sam is watching this, he gets a thumbs up, but if not, then I'll say GG on this regardless. Alright, gotta slow down. Would anyone recommend any fictional TSC routes? The Eye Valley, I was going to try and do a review for that for yesterday, but I didn't have the time because I've been really busy with work because there's another strike on. So, I didn't have the time because I've been too tired, realistically, to do anything. I recommend the Medway Fail Line in Southeast. Yep, a route that never got finished because it kept crashing. Yeah, I love the Eye Valley, though. I'd love to do an activity on it, on the whole journey, though, on the Eye Valley. On a live stream. French ATC again? No, not the ATC, it's the staff. Like, my company, who is doing the assisting with the wheelchairs, they're on strike. The ATC is fine. They've got their coffee and biscuits. They're all good. Oh yeah, this sounds so good. Just imagine how much better this would sound if my PC wasn't complete garbage. I would like to try and afford a new PC in the future, though. That has been on my mind. I would like to do that, but that's currently out of my price range at the moment. The Eye Valley. That could be a funny one. Like a fake Eye Valley. Or an evil Eye Valley. Instead of taking place in the western region, it takes place in the eastern region. Right, let's see what this sounds like at 125. True, but at least I'll be able to have the game a little bit more optimized if I got a better computer. Because I do want to do that. I want to get a new computer with... Well, at one moment I was thinking of getting it with like 128 gigabytes of RAM just for a laugh. Because for me, when I want to get a new computer, I want it to last. Because this computer has lasted me nearly 10 years, and I think that's really good. But, I really want to, let's say, have like something that lasts for a long time. So I'd get like lots of RAM. I'd get a good, not like the top tier graphics card, just a good one. And if all I really want to do is just have a good computer so I can play games that I couldn't play in the past, like I want to play Transport Fever again. That game would be so much fun to stream. Like building, or even just City Skylines. Both those games are like they're prime streaming games. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, this is perfect. My goodness. Why couldn't Mr. Richard make it sound like this in the first place? I had to upgrade to 32 gig of RAM just to run Photoshop because it's so bloated. Oh, well, Photoshop is... pretty much any Adobe product is basically bloat simulator now. Horrible. I mean, here's the thing. I'm the kind of person... excuse me, I'm the kind of person where if I was to use Photoshop nowadays, I would use like CS2 or CS3, like a really old version, and just never upgrade it. Or that, or even get Clip Studio Paint. Like for me, when I do all my picture editing, like for the thumbnails, I use Paint.net. I'm good with that. That's always been fine with me. It's got layers. It can open PSD files, sort of. What more could you ask for? Word of warning, guys, don't fail Glasgow Central out completely unless you want your game to roll. Of course! Why would you do that? Maniac? Why would you do that in Train Sim? It's a pain in the arse in NIMBY Rails to run Glasgow Central, and you want to do it in Train Sim? Hello, British Diesels. Welcome to the stream. Oh, this is just a really, really good sounding sound mod. Again, the biggest problem with it isn't even Sam's fault. It's just that this train is as optimized as well as a AAA video game. But again, the sounds on this are just perfect. They are so good sounds. Oh, peak time tonight. Yeah, I know, but your PC, man, it's gonna just catch fire. Got my final first year uni exam in 2 days. Alright, well, wish you best of luck on that 390 Express. Hope you do good. What are you studying in uni? Trains the world. If I still played this game like as much as I used to, I would have probably memorized the breaking points, but those days are long gone. Chemistry, although chemistry and maths module in, I guess that makes sense to do both chemistry and maths since they sort of overlap. Fascinating. I've never really known anybody to continue with chemistry into university, but I respect that. That's pretty cool. I think chemistry was which one was my favorite? Physics was probably my favorite to do in when I was doing GCSEs. I liked all three of the teachers because we had three different teachers for chemistry, biology, and physics. My chemistry, what was it? Yeah, my chemistry teacher was a northerner. She was from Leeds. My physics teacher wasn't a northerner, but I think he was from the Midlands. I think he had a very Midlands-esque accent. Outrageous! Crossbreeding has gone too far. Oh, I'm driving the 390, by the way. And hello there, Wilt. Or WLTE. There we are. Very nice. Pep the train. Good train. But yeah, my biology teacher, I really got along with her well because she was very easy just to make laugh. And, you know, if you want to get your other students to laugh at you and try and be the class clown, which I won't lie, I tried to be like that when I was in school. Can you blame me? I was in school. But, yeah. I think we're going to do one more quick train and then I'll end the stream because I'm getting kind of... I need to prepare for tomorrow, obviously, and just relax. Or I want to have like a cold shower before I have dinner. Ugh. What other things could we look at? What other train was there? So, Well, actually, it's only fair. Did I have a consist that someone made of the meme 68 sex? Class 318. We could, I mean, there's legally nothing stopping us using the 68. I mean, no, I mean the 318. It's just that, why? Alright, so 9 Mark 3s. What? TPE with 4 car class 170. What? I don't remember making that consist. Oh no, I've got 2 people now asking to do the thingy. The 318. Fine. 318. Now typically I could just yes. Yes. Oh, sure. I'll drive the 318. What trains from AP do you have? A lot. Too many. Considering how long it takes to load in this game. I downloaded that UKTS model when I was in line. I'm like, this is peak. Again, it is certainly interesting figure. Okay, so let me just keep reading here. Darn it, I wanted to hear your opinions on the AP one. Karma at its best. No, yeah, I'm afraid. Well, we've got to wait for this to load, obviously. Yeah, I think it's... If it is the one... This is the one that we are thinking of, it may or... It might be broken. But I shall persevere. Oh, I saw that Spicy Pepper just opened up a game called Ivor Assembly. I wonder what that is on Steam. Yeah, I remember it having the BR101 sound, and I just instantly turned off as soon as I heard that. But again, I hope it works. I hope this turns on. Oh, okay, this game... Oh, this is what I think it is. Build and fly your own aeroplane! Oh, that game looks really fun. Build your own plane with blackjack and hookers. Is there workshop support? Aww. Yeah, this game does look like a fun idea. You build your own planes with blackjack and hookers. Alright now. What's blackjack and hookers? Blackjack is a card game. Hookers are exactly what you think they are. And if you're too young, if you don't know what they are, ask your mum and dad. It's a reference to Futurama. Bender gets chucked out of a moon base and he goes, "Oh, alright, I'll make my own moon base with blackjack and a hooker. In fact, forget the park." Or something like that, yeah. It's a funny... It's basically a reference to making your own thing. Oh yeah, I don't remember what episode, I couldn't remember the episode, but I think it was like season 1, so yeah. It was probably that one. I haven't watched Futurama in ages, though. I do like, there are some... No! No! It's balked! Oh. Oh well. Alright, I'll fine. I'll use the proper 318. I can't troll you. Let it be known I at least tried. Well, we'll use a proper one. We'll use a proper 318, okay? Which... We'll use it in SPT. Yeah, SPT, because I don't think I've used this one. We'll start somewhere randomly. Oh, you just didn't know the reference. Oh, okay, fair enough. Why is it letting me start from diesel locations? This thing will just not move. It should be only electric ones on this... Whatever. We'll start from... somewhere and go somewhere. AP quick drive fun. No, I'm not gonna use... Wait, bread loaf? What's the bread loaf? What are you talking about, bread loaf? You mean like the Strathclyde one? Well, I don't know what you mean by bread loaf. What bread loaf 318? Revised front end. Oh! Okay. Well, I was going to use that anyway. It's coined from Japanese train spot. Fair enough. Okay. That's fine. We'll go on a section that allows us to go to our wicked, sick top speed of 90 miles an hour. How about that? And then we'll drive this till, and then we'll head off afterwards. Oh. An artist has done a redraw of a character I like. Very nice. Obviously, I cannot show this image, as if I do, I will be banned from YouTube for 1,000 years. But this is excellent detail. Very nice. Oh well. That's the advantages of having a second monitor. Worth it for the reason. Who? Oh, it's Rets. What's her name? Retsko. From thingy. The name. Aggressive Retsuko. That's her. The panda girl. I really like that show. It's really entertaining. I mean, I remember watching all of season 1, a little bit of season 2, and then I didn't really make it. I don't know what's like intermittent, but I really did enjoy the first season. Here's the thing, I haven't watched the final season, so I'll have to just sort of shrug. If you make a Discord server, you could share your artwork with the community. Indeed, I could, but I'm not gonna. Okay, here you go. Here's your 318. I think Sam made a sound mod for this as well, and I might have that installed, but I can't remember if I do. Airdrie, Anderston, Ardros and Harm. Oh, yes, it made sense. Yeah, here's your bread loaf. And this is the passenger view. The low window really, it feels surreal, but I guess it helps. Not as good as a bread van. I'm really annoyed I forgot what the bread van is a reference to. I'm sorry. Help. What do you think of the train? Well, for starters, it shouldn't have been sold separately from the 317. At least if you ask me. It's fine. But just not worth it. Oh, of course! Yes. Yes. No. Diamond Bus's favourite investment. The Melor Strata. But again, the train is okay. That's the thing. I think I have 3-1... what's his name? Sam Sound mod. Yeah, I think so, yeah. You can... Sounds like a hair... It sounds like the razor that the barber I go to uses. I don't really have any issues with the model myself. I think it looks okay. Looks fine to me. I mean, if someone showed this to me and said, Daniel, what is this? I'd go 318. Melor has updated the Strata and you can now get an XL bus. Really? An XL Strata? Sounds like a interesting investment. Of course I'll help my local businesses. Of course. If I don't pay them, then no one else. Then they'll go bust, and then they'll be going to the job centre. We can't have that. Question: does your barber use a Brush TM2141 or a GC? I don't know actually. I'll have to ask him that. Your two Scottish views are taking over. Is it true that there's only 2 of us? There apparently there's like 4. Yes, Tommy's cash only. I always have to stop to the ATM by the post office. Or not even by just any ATM really. Or the post office, I should say. To get some coins out for him, otherwise, he doesn't really... He can't afford those stripe things, like those Of course I'm still live, Yowie. This is the last thing I'm going to be driving. We're going to get this to top speed. Is your barber Turkish? Surprisingly, no. He's from Morocco. I think he's either from Morocco or Algeria. It's one of those two. He cuts hair real good. Like, I have to go... My hair is pretty much moss. So... Yeah. But I do remember something really funny regarding my hair. So, for my school leavers... my mum wanted me to... my mum wanted me to go on a... go to someone who, and I quote, knows how to deal with black hair. He's not money laundering. He's a legitimate business, from what I've observed. Anyway, my mum said I needed to go to have my hair cut for my levers by someone who knows how to cut black hair, by her own words. And she says, well, my brother, uncle, my uncle, she told me that, uncle has pointed us to a good hairdresser in Upton Park, in East London. So, Daniel, go all the way to East London on the District Line to have your hair cut. I went, and it took me like an hour and a half to get there and an hour and a half back to have a £5 haircut. And you know what? It felt like it. It really felt like a £5 haircut. Oh, yeah, as opposed to someone who knows how to deal with ginger hair. What's East London like now? It's not all just hot artists. It depends on which... Oh! Easter egg time! Hang on. I just remembered. So, I was going to put an Easter egg in this route. What's this referencing? I wonder what this could be a reference to. A mysteriously shrunken man is standing next to another person with a brown, with a brownish... £5 haircut is just to shave it all off. Pretty much. There we are. Worthy of a screenshot there. If you don't get it, it's a slight Top Gear reference. The stolen ticker. Snowbine harvester, thank you. Yeah, it's Top Gear reference, mate, with the snowbine harvester. Although it's on bricks because someone's nicked the wheels because they left it out in the open. Tonight on Bob Gear. Anyway, back to the train. There we are. We get to cruise at 90 miles an hour because this train doing 100 miles an hour is just too much to ask. Hammond, you idiot. East London is a great shindig. It's a little swag. Saying swag in 2025 is like saying OMG in 2025. Did the 97 and the D8 and everything seemed above board. Well, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say to that. You gotta get down with the kids. Actually, funnily enough, that brings up another funny story. So, one day, I am travelling around the outskirts of Peterborough when I rode on the buses, the lane buses. And I decided I'll just get like a day ticket and I'll go on all their bus types. It's just different their bus types. I just want to mess about. And, I really like Delane. They're a nice company. The bus types they have, a nice variety. And I was at their bus station at Bourne and I saw there was a bus, which, funnily enough, the bus number was 404. Ha 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 ha. And it was using an East Lancs Viking. Oh, fantastic, I said to myself. I'm going to go and ride on that because it actually does a sort of circle. It's like a sort of semicircle-ish. because it goes from the north part of town to the south part of town, but it goes the long way round, like round all the random villages in the outskirts of the town of Bourne. So I'll hop on now and I'll ride on it. You know, that'll be good. I've got a seat at the top of the bus. It wasn't that busy. There were a few school kids coming along, but, you know, no big deal. Then 2 stops later, the bus stops and then makes a hard right into the grounds of a school. And I was going to myself, oh no. Because, picture this, everybody. This is a bus which is now filled to the brim with school kids, mainly from secondary school, but one guy on the top, on the left, to himself, on his phone, with a raincoat. Yeah, I kind of felt out of place, and I couldn't really get off because it was like filled to the brim, and again, it's a school bus. Technically, yeah. It's just, I mean, if you want to like get evidence, if you want to like fabricate stories of people being a nonce or anything, like if I took photos, you would just be a nonce. And even just like everyone say, "Oh, there's a nonce," and I'm like, "No, I'm just a train guy. No, I'm just here for the buses." That's why you travel on the X43 on which way. I have not been on the which way because I have not been to that area. GW Villager has given me praise of it, at least. Q halfway, the route was getting absolutely piled on with kids. Ooh, okay, well, we're reaching Townbury Manor. Between Sherdale and Great Cheetham Street. Yeah, again, I'm going to try my best to avoid buses with school kids for reasons that mentioned above. Fortunately, I will say that the school kids in the area I went to, they weren't that bad. Again, it helped that I put my phone away as soon as we started arriving near the school. So, yeah. Anyway, here we approach our end. Oh crap, I don't think we'll make it onto the platform. Achoo! Actually, wait, emergency braking's the same anyway. Can we get one door on the platform? Ah, of course not. Terrible drive. Sorry for having crap driving skills after not playing this game for months. Tea and biscuits. That's coming from you. Yeah, well, I think this is a very, I'll report back with my, WCRC interview at my earliest convenience. But for now, that shall be it for tonight. So, thank you everybody for coming along to tonight's stream. It was a really fun one. And, it was really nice just to, you know, have a nice little bit of nostalgia showing you this off again. So, that'll be it for tonight, everybody. Thank you very much for coming along, and, where's this thing here? Yeah, thank you very much, and I'll speak to you everybody later. So, thank you. And obviously, happy 10 years of the Train Sim News Show. So, there's that. Okay, goodbye. Now, how to end the stream. Yeah, there's the end stream button.